Welcome back to the Play No Games podcast.
They keep on getting worse and worse.
I've been telling y'all this multiple. What? You got a problem?
I think maybe that friend you were talking about earlier who was like kind of like too cool. Maybe you should like just take like a I'm not even gonna say a sprinkle, just like a pound of whatever that guy has, and just like just throw it on.
Force field. Take. Anywho, I've been telling y'all, in our lifetime, we are gonna get Jurassic Park. We're getting Jurassic Park. This is our first step to Jurassic Park. Now, who I believe to be at Jurassic Park will probably be this guy, because he's gonna be like, for the vibes. And
for the vibes.
We're gonna be like, of course he's there.
Not at all. I'm literally the last person that would ever
took offense to that.
venture out to do that type of shit.
Meaning, recently, and I might get fact checked, it's been all over social media that scientists have brought back the dire wolf. Now, I've never seen Game of Thrones because it's potentially overrated.
It's not.
But y'all...
We'll talk about that later.
But y'all have seen Game of Thrones. What's a dire wolf for the people who don't know?
Jesus. It's a big wolf.
A werewolf.
I mean, it doesn't... Well, what does a werewolf have to transform? Isn't that the whole thing?
Ow!
A dire wolf is just a bigger wolf. Okay. It's like between a bear and a wolf.
Yeah, it's like a wolf on steroids. Like, so I'm going to translate for you. All right, so it's like a Super Saiyan 3 level wolf.
That's funny. That might be the clip. That was fucking hilarious. Anywho, so the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because it seems like they got the DNA from a tooth.
Something, like
petrified wolf of a dire wolf, and they put it in another great wolf. What do you call it? Gray wolf. There we go.
Yeah.
Just a gray wolf.
Gray wolf.
They didn't put it in.
Stop it. Let me finish. And that's how they got 3 dire wolves. So
yeah, they like combine the
placenta and all the other stuff. Smash bang fusion. Boom. Dire wolves are back.
Fat Dragon, please clarify this shit.
Get on the mic.
Yeah. All right.
Have fun, please.
This is really awkward position.
That's never mind.
Pause.
Hey, this is not the worst thing that's been said so far.
First and foremost,
This is true.
what did I say?
I'm not repeating that shit.
We're 38 minutes in. I don't have time.
Yeah.
So they based it off the DNA that was from the fossil, but there wasn't enough info on the fossil to actually like recreate that. So they took that DNA and they just flipped that using basically CRISPR tech on a gray wolf to give it a larger skull, larger bone structure, and then which is kind of redundant, but their heads are disproportionately large to their bodies, and then white fur. That is it. Everything else is just gray wolf. So it's just visually a dire wolf, but it is a gray wolf. There's no actual dire wolf DNA.
Oh, so it's kind of like what they be doing with them, like bully pits, where like the motherfuckers got like super heads and down shit.
Or like the Bengal cats, you can get the house cats that look like tigers.
Oh, no.
It's like putting on a sumo wrestling suit. And
Yeah.
pretending to be a sumo wrestler.
Yeah. So they made it look like one. So it's kind of a stretch to say like they brought it back. But you could also make a case, if it repopulates and it continues to grow, it's kind of like a new dire wolf.
And has sex with a bear.
Oh, God. That'd be something. It's cool. In my opinion, it's cool.
Really?
I think it's cool. Is it necessary? No, but a lot of things aren't necessary in this world. Katy Perry went to space yesterday. Yeah.
There was no way that was that funny.
Yes, it was.
Drew, did you laugh?
No.
First of who made him Rotten Tomatoes for jokes?
Also, she went to the upper atmosphere.
That's why it's funny.
Yeah.
Great joke.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't meant to be a joke.
It was... Sorry.
Well, you fell flat. It's okay.
So, I'm just curious with this, whole dire wolf do y'all think that more things are coming down the tube with this?
I think humans can't help themselves but just to fuck with nature and find new ways to introduce stuff into the world that'll kill us eventually. So yeah, I think eventually there's gonna be some either new dire wolf or a fucking tiger with wings or something crazy down the line. Hopefully my times came and I'm 80 or 90 years old before that happens, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, what would you want to see?
Yeah, me, Woolly Mammoth.
You want to see a woolly mammoth come back?
Fucking what?
Yeah,
They could do that.
For what purpose?
just see one. It'd be kind of cool.
They have the like petrified corpse of one that's like frozen.
I'll see the fuck out of that.
But I'm the one that would have went to Jurassic Park.
First and foremost, Woolly Mammoth is not gonna run rampant. We'll gun those things down.
So you're gonna bring it back just to gun it down?
If they get out of control.
Exactly.
Right.
Thank you. I
Like
like
the-
how
He's
exactly.
like, hold on, guys. I'm gonna go to Jurassic Park. We can just gun them down.
We have elephants already. We could bring back the woolly mammoth.
And they're gunning those down.
Why I said that we can keep them under control.
The ivory is expensive. Okay.
What would you bring back?
A saber-toothed tiger. That's a sick animal.
You're pushing the limits, but I like where we're going here.
Yeah.
More ivory.
More ivory. There you go.
What about you, Mister?
Like, what the fuck? Goddamn anime faces. I don't really got nothing I want to bring back because everything that's gone, I feel like needs to stay dead for a long time.
What needs to stay dead?
Every dinosaur, the saber-toothed tiger.
What about megalodon? Would you like to see that?
Hell no.
Hell no. Fuck.
That actually might be really cool. Imagine you just see it like out there.
Yeah. What happens when you're at sea and then you
Well, you don't
see
have
it
to
out?
be in the ocean. I could just be on the Oregon coast on the beach,
Oh,
and then I see.
no, you like to take trips and shit. Like you can go on a cruise,
I don't go on cruises now. I don't-
Dude, don't go on cruises.
That's like jail on water. No thanks.
I will say this: when I saw like an orca in real life, man, like how massive they were, I was like, damn. If he was like, you know what, fuck this boat, we would all be fucked. And I was like, it's just so massive. So seeing a megalodon, whew, shit.
Yeah, see, I don't need no parts in that. It's just like,
Yeah,
no, I don't go out to nature. Mr. Nature don't come fuck with me in the city.
that's my mindset.
But since we're talking about dire wolves, I have a question because this came up on my timeline.